Perfect. All right, this is for my beautiful Sagittarius. All right, it's going to be your first reading for the month of June 2021. All right, it's a beautiful, beautiful, warm, sunny day. I'm already in my swimwear. So, excuse me just a second. There we go. That's actually better. Alright. So let's see what we have for Sag today. This is actually nice. Alright, so Sag, by the way, aside from tarot messages, I'm gonna pull some oracle card messages with the animal spirit tarot, right? So actually, before I get into the tarot, I'm going to pull the cards from the spirit animal. And the first one is, what do you need to look at? Well, what message do you need mentally, right? As mental inspiration for the month of June, Sagittarius. Then you get number 34, right? Which adds up to 7, which is like knowledge, awareness, wisdom, being a spiritual seeker. You have the hummingbird spirit. Be here now. So Sagittarius, for you, right? Mentally, be here now. Be in the present moment, okay? Do not allow your thoughts, right, to either project you into a future possibility that has not happened, right? Because there's many possibilities for the future. That's why you're not really supposed to be fixated on the future. Live in the present, right? Because in the present, you will actually know what you're doing and how it would lead into a potential future reality. And don't live in the past, because when you live in the past, you're definitely living in something that has come and gone. Next message for you emotionally, number 26. 2 and a 6 is an 8, personal power, right? Flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. So emotionally, Sagittarius, right? You may be in a period where it's just like you're not quite out of the storm, but the storm, like the heaviest part of it has ended. So embrace the in-between. Embrace the moments where you're just like, okay, where this kind of feels like a little interesting. I've never been in this emotional state before. Embrace it. It's new, right? It's the transition phase. And physically, 68, which would add up to a 14, which would add up to a 5, so it's a significant number of change, right? Wombat spirit. Be at home. Be at home within your physical body, okay, Sagittarius? Embrace your body. It's yours. It's unique, right? We don't have clones. People have clones, but not us, okay? So, be at home. Be at home within yourself. Be at home in the environment that you're in constantly, okay? Alright. So, mentally, what's the first message? Alright, and it landed on it. So mentally, some of you Sagittarius, this came out upside down, but mentally some of you have the thought of a true engagement, marriage, right? A life spent with someone, right? This is what's on your mind. And be in the now, it's just like you're thinking about this not happening, right? And it's keeping you from being in the now. Be happy now, right? Because it'll only create happiness later. Alright, so for you emotionally, what's the message that goes with the flamingo spirit for Sagittarius? Alright, what's the next message to support this flamingo spirit for Sagittarius, please? I saw that. I saw that. Hangman. And the 8 of Wands. Alright. It's like you're in a place, right? There's a plane flying over by. Hold on. Actually a helicopter. Alright, so, right, your emotional message of the flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. It's being supported with the 8 of Wands and the Hangman. Which means that right now, being in the Hangman is like being in a state of meditation, right? Looking at the world from a whole new point of view. trying to gain some new understanding, right? That it's going to be like divinely guided to you. You know, like you see the lightning and the, you know, it's going to be like an epiphany moment. It's going to be like you being able to actually connect to source to gain some type of momentum, right? To take action and move forward with the Eight of Wands and move into something new, move into personal power with the Eight of Wands, right? But this also could be once you gain, right, the information that you need, Sagittarius, from being in that hangman mental place, there's gonna be a few things that'll be heading your way with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, we know, is like creativity, desire, inspiration, you know, passion. It could be suitors, right? So you'll need to act quickly because it's coming to you amplified by 8. So that's a heavy change. All right, what's the next message for Sagittarius, for their physical message connected to the Wombat spirit? There we go. Hold on. The Wheel of Fortune. Be at home, right? Be at home. Wombat spirit. And supporting that is the Wheel of Fortune, which means that no matter what cycle you go through, for some of you, you understand the importance, right, of coming back home to your true nature, right? Coming back home to yourself. Coming back to the environment that's a home, right? And with the different zodiac signs and they all being the fixed ones, it's like, and the wheel. For me, it's just like from multiple perspectives and looking at it from like Aquarius being the mind, Scorpio being transformation, Leo be like how we, the ego, right? Our sun representation, and Taurus being how we, also how we physically portray ourselves, the beauty within us, but just like our groundedness. Some of you have mastered these elements within yourself, you know? Some of you actually are going through patterns or cycles. All right. What is something we need to share with Sagittarius? What is the message we need to share with them? Ten of Wands, Sagittarius. All right, release. You have an 8 of Wands to a 10 of Wands, so heavy Wands energy. And the 4 of Wands, so all fire energy. Across the board, right? So it's time for you to release things, right, that you've been carrying, that you've been holding on to, that are not working for you, right? Because there's a cycle. That's the cycle that you need to break. Carrying things that are not yours, right? Carrying the problems of other people. That could be the wands, right? This is letting go of connections that you once had with people that were possibly intimate relationships, right? Very intimate relationships. Some could have been sexual, some not, right? But this is putting an end to a cycle where you give so much and you endure so much. And yeah, it's great to be persevering, but understand why are you carrying it, right? So that you can realize, right, when it's time to let something go. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. More wands, just straight wands, fire energy all day long, right? Sagittarius, so this is definitely your reading. Three of Wands, right? Because once you put the burdens down, you'll see, right, that there's so many opportunities out there waiting to come your way. This could be new suitors, this could be new projects, this could be new creative endeavors, ideas, inspiration, but this is definitely going from the Ace of Wands, right, of where you gain that spiritual enlightenment, where you gain that spiritual creativity, the inspiration, right, the ideas, and in the 2, you make a decision to move into a direction and create. With the 3, you've already created, and now you're waiting for the results to come in from what you did in the 2 of Wands. And the supporting thing is the Queen of Pentacles. This is going to put you in the most stable place, right? Financially, right? Financial stability is here. This is also being aware that, like, you see how, like, I have the tree in the background, the green, the nature, the scenery, right? How, like, this is a print of, like, plants or flowers. Understanding the blessings that you receive when you spend time in nature, Sagittarius, right? This is you being able to tap in to Mother Nature, to the earth, to feeling it all, right? But this is you definitely creating all that, because with all this Fire Wands energy, that's the actions and well, basically the actions that you've taken, the steps that you've taken, right? And it leads you to this ultimate place of, like, being secure, you know, being the rock, being the foundation, right, for so much to continue to grow and prosper. Which ultimately I had to give it. It was a 10 of Cups. Come on, I can't pass you out on a 10 of Cups, which means ultimately you get that, right? If it's a fairy tale ending that you want, right? I felt like energy or something tingling my shoulder blade. So if it's like a life that is filled with emotional fulfillment based on having a partner, children, pets, property, a home, a garden, a lake, a beach, whatever it is, you're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're working towards that. And nothing can take you from what is divinely guided to be yours. You understand? It's when you want more, in a sense of, like, when you want more than what's meant for you, or when you try to take a path that's not meant for you, that you don't see all of your blessings. Stay on your road. I definitely saw a sneak peek. There's a Prince of Pentacles with the Emperor. So this could be you now moving in a direction where your next investment is going to be the one that puts you into the state of being the Emperor, you know, building your empire in a sense, you know, which means, like, taking all of your goals, accomplishing them, manifesting all of the things you want in your physical reality, right? Basically conquering your own world. Alright, Sag, that was your June reading. I hope you appreciated that. I hope you loved the messages that came through. They were all positive. Remember, you can follow me on TikTok, JoseAlfredo_Ra, right, for more messages. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.